Yeah, I can see people sending wishes for your speedy recovery, and yes, of course, you will recover very soon. Thank you, it's your Malister ma'am. And now I would like to invite another speaker, Dr. Monique Lynch from Jamaica. Dr. Monique, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Thank you. I did send my apologies in the chat as I won't be able to share my camera. But thank you so much for the invitation. It is indeed an honor to present. I'm seeing familiar faces. Hello, Dr. Emmanuel. It is nice to be here. So the first question that I would like to pose to you all is, do we want countries and regions of all the same people? Or do we want countries forging people together who will add thoughts, ideas, experiences, and perspectives that will result in sustainable development? Now, although Africa comprises of 54 countries, each with their unique challenges, opportunities, and resources, many African countries' economies are crumbling in the post-pandemic era, which leaves the region undeveloped in so many sectors. Now, there was a study done by April and Stockley in 2007 that stated that among other continents, Africa is struggling to transform itself in the competitive world against socio-national institutional demands. And in this reshaping of economies, it becomes imperative that the issue of regional identities be revisited to spur development in Africa. Now, I believe the role of Africa as one that acknowledges the true potential of people, the strength of diversity is in their multiculturalism. Now, the region needs to focus on diversity and devise ways to become totally inclusive entities, since diversity has the potential of yielding greater productivity and competitive advantages. Now, valuing and managing diversity is a key constituent of effective people management, which can improve the growth and development of the region. So what does this mean for Africa? Now, changing the narrative begins with evolving the different sectors and industries that shape them. If we adopt ways of doing things, we stand a much better chance at a brighter future. To achieve this, we need to encourage and make diversity and inclusion in Africa mandatory. This means that we need to start at the grassroots level and educate African children about the vast opportunities that exist in and around their countries in Africa. Now, what are some of the recommendations? Number one, start small and start now. Big changes start from tiny steps. And we can change the way the world works by starting with educating young people on the existing and possible opportunities available for them. It is very important to let children know that their dreams are valid and that their aspirations are not limited to their surroundings, and that there are many opportunities within Africa and also beyond for them. We need to create more opportunities through promoting business development skills, STEM skills, and encouraging digital literacy to be a part of the everyday existing education systems in Africa. We gain more by training children while they are young about the possible technologies and machinery that fit well into this ever-evolving digital world. Number two, ongoing support. One of the greatest flaws with trying to develop different sectors is the idea that we should only offer help and support once, and that would be enough. A lot of African countries are people, and people need to be given support and opportunities that exist every single day so that they have access to that sort of growth just at their fingertips. Now, this means that we create programs such as teaching young African girls to code and encouraging young African boys to not drop out of schools, so we stand a better chance at a bright future. The existing hindrances such as period poverty, young boys being attempted to join gangs, young women being conditioned to domestication only, and more should not hold us back from making the future of Africa better. Now, while battles exist with these things, it is paramount to always remember the end goal: equality, equity, and diversity in all sectors. Number three, African roots, global connections. With Africa being rich in cultures and traditions, it is always important to preserve the history and the lessons. This means inclusivity in all the educational offerings that we have. While we teach African children about the many global opportunities and education, we also have to educate them about the importance of African traditions and history. This way, they are aware of what still needs to be done in order to develop sectors and industries, bridge gender and race gaps, as well as grow our economy. Plus, we will be better educated and connected globally with those who are interested in investing in African talent and skills. So while we want the access to the best careers they are, we also have to remember our roots and work on watering them more. In conclusion, Africa has a long way to go, but is a journey worth taking together as a region. Diversity throughout developing sectors can be achieved. In fact, it has already been started, and now the aim is to maintain the momentum and increase it to ensure that more and more Africans gain access to life-changing opportunities and better themselves and their surroundings. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. That was really a great talk. And yes, as you were talking about equality, equity, and preserving the history of Africa and teaching the children about the importance of Africa, importance of the traditions, so that they know what all has happened and what has to be done. So that was really a great talk. And thank you for joining with us. And thank you for sharing your wonderful views with us. And yes, this is a conference where we are trying to celebrate the Africa Day, as we said, and our theme today is strength and diversity. And I